Alright, hello and welcome to your next lab. This one's all about heaps, and it's due on November 13th. So, yeah, let's get started. All you're going to be doing in this lab is implementing one file. So I've made priorityqueue.h. That is the file you'll be implementing. You'll implement the priorityqueue class, that is a priorityqueue abstract data type, using, on the inside, a max heap. So this is a max heap, and when you put something in, or when you put a bunch of things into it and get one thing out, the first thing that you're going to get out is the maximum. Okay, so it's a max heap, and there's only one member variable inside of that file. It is this array that represents your heap. So I'm calling it heap array, even though it's a vector. And so yeah, that's essentially what you're going to do. You're going to implement all of these methods. Push, pop. Pop again here is going to return the original thing that was on the top that you just removed. So it'll return a copy of the thing that you got rid of, the maximum. Peek just gets the thing at the max. Checks for emptiness is what isEmpty does, and then the length of the number of nodes in the heap is what getLength gives you back. And so then you have some private functions that you'll find very, very nice if you use them. Left child index, right child index, and parent index. Given an index of a node, what is the parent's index? Given the index of a node, what is the right child's index? So you'll be implementing those as well. So here are all the stubs for that. Just go ahead and make them work properly, and hopefully they will help you as you implement the rest of the stuff down here. Then you'll implement push, add a new node into the heap, and you're going to make sure that the heap is still a heap after you do that. So you're going to have to bubble things, bubble them up. And remember, you're doing a max heap, not a min heap. And then pop, that's probably the hard one. You're going to have to do all the stuff that we talked about in class, replace the root with the bottommost rightmost node. You're going to swap those things, and you're actually going to return that old max at the very end. Okay? Maybe I should say that a bit clearer. How about that? And then you'll remove that last node where you put it because you don't need it anymore. And then you'll bubble the new root down to where it needs to go because it's probably very small. And then again, you're going to return a copy of the node that you removed. Okay, and then peek just gets a reference to the current maximum because you might want to have a look at it. But it's constant because you can't change it. Alright, and then isEmpty, hopefully that makes sense, just return whether or not the heap's empty, and then getLength, return the number of nodes in the heap. And then finally, you're going to implement this heap sort thing, which I essentially did for you in class. You're welcome. But given a vector, create a new vector, give back a new vector using a priority queue of type T. Okay. So get all that working and get the tests to pass. So I have tried to make them fun, at least the second one. So here's the test priorityqueue.cpp. So you're going to compile with the makefile tests, make test priorityqueue. There it is. And the first one is making a int heap, so a priority queue of ints, doing some fancy tests, and get all that stuff working, the peek and the pop and the getLength and all that. And then I also went and made a movie data structure, so a little struct that keeps track of IMDb ratings. And you'll use that given all the stuff that I've implemented for you. I've implemented a class called movie data, sorry, not a struct, and it holds this information about a movie, and I've given it like less than, greater than, equal to operations, fun stuff, and an output operator. It's all super cool, and yeah, you'll be using that for the final test. You don't have to worry about anything else because it already, it works with the less than operation. It's fine. And so yeah, you'll be performing heap sort on all these movies, and the test is just making sure that you sorted it properly. Yeah, might want to comment that out so you can see what you did, the sorted movies that you gave back, just making sure that it's working. And yeah, that's everything. So just get those things to work, implement priorityqueue.h, and you're home free. please yell at me if you have any questions, but this is essentially exactly what's in your book and exactly what we talked about in class. So, good luck, and I think that's all I have to say, so I'll see you next time.